At 68, retirement was supposed to be my golden era, but it felt more like a slow fade. My cherished garden, once a source of boundless energy and pride, became a stark reminder of what I couldn't do anymore. Each weed I left unpulled, each wilting bloom, echoed a growing sense of helplessness within me. The day my prize-winning peace rose, a gift from my late husband, finally withered away, unkempt and forgotten, was a true turning point. My antagonist wasn't just my aging body, but the too old belief that whispered in my ear. It told me gardening was for younger folks, that my aching knees and stiff fingers were simply the price of admission to old age. I started believing that physical decline was an unavoidable part of my journey, a sentence rather than a chapter. The human cost was profound. My once meticulous garden became an overgrown mess, a physical manifestation of my emotional state. I stopped inviting friends over, embarrassed by the neglect, and felt a deep sadness settle in. It wasn't just about the plants, it was about losing a part of myself, a vibrant identity I cherished. One morning, catching my reflection in the dew-kissed window, I saw a tired, defeated woman staring back. It wasn't just the wrinkles, it was the absence of light in her eyes. I didn't recognize the vibrant, energetic person I once was, the one who found solace and joy in every sprout and bloom. The spark seemed utterly gone. Even lifting a small potted plant felt monumental, sending sharp pangs through my back. The frustration quickly turned to a quiet despair. This couldn't be my new normal, a life where the simple joys were replaced by pain and limitation. Something had to change, I just didn't know how. A flyer at the community center caught my eye, adaptive gardening for seniors. I was skeptical, convinced it was just another euphemism for give up and watch. But a tiny seed of curiosity, a flicker of that old passion, was planted. Maybe there was a different way, a method I hadn't considered. The core insight was profound. It wasn't about giving up, but working smarter, not harder. I learned about specific gerontological principles, using raised garden beds to avoid bending, ergonomic tools to reduce strain, and gardening itself as a form of gentle, therapeutic exercise. It was about designing my passion around my body's current needs, not fighting against them. My first hesitant step was ordering a small raised garden bed. Assembling it was a challenge, but with each screw tightened, a sense of purpose returned. Planting a few herbs, basil, mint, rosemary, felt like a small rebellion against the too old belief. The scent of fresh mint instantly transported me back to happier times, a powerful memory revived. I invested in long-handled tools, a comfortable rolling garden seat, and knee pads. I learned about proper body mechanics for pruning and weeding, turning the effort into a mindful movement practice. It wasn't about brute force anymore, it was about grace and efficiency. The garden was no longer a battleground, but a place of gentle engagement, and a new rhythm began to emerge. I joined the Adaptive Gardening Club at the community center, sharing tips and laughter with others who understood the challenges, and the triumphs was invaluable. I wasn't alone in my journey. We were a collective, sharing wisdom and encouragement. Their stories mirrored mine, and that connection alone was a powerful fertilizer for my spirit. My garden underwent a complete redesign. I installed more raised beds, added vertical planters, and widened paths for easier access. The focus shifted from sheer productivity to ease and beauty, creating a sanctuary rather than a chore. Every modification was an act of self-care, an affirmation that my passion could evolve with me. There were still days when my back ached, or a new pest threatened my efforts. But instead of despair, I found patience and persistence. I learned to rest when needed, to seek advice, and to celebrate small victories. The garden became a mirror, reflecting my own journey of resilience and adaptation, with each new bloom a testament to my determination. The abundance from my reimagined garden fueled a new joy, sharing. I began leaving baskets of fresh vegetables on my neighbors' doorsteps and teaching adaptive techniques to new senior gardeners. My knowledge, once a private passion, became a valuable gift, connecting me to my community in a beautiful, tangible way. It transcended simple growing. It became about nourishing others. The physical activity, even modified, brought back a strength I thought was lost. My mobility improved, my mind felt sharper, and the daily ritual of tending to life gave me a profound sense of purpose. My garden wasn't just growing, I was. It was a source of endless vitality, and my spirit felt vibrant and deeply engaged once more. My life after 60 wasn't a decline, it was a flourishing. My garden became my ultimate boon, a testament to vibrant purpose. It wasn't just about growing plants, it was about growing myself, cultivating connections, and tending to the rich tapestry of my golden years. I was thriving, not just surviving. Now my garden is a symphony. The sweet scent of blossoms, the contented hum of bees, the taste of a sun-warmed tomato fresh from the vine, the soft earth beneath my gloved hands. Every sense is alive and vibrant, reminding me that life's richness only deepens with age, given the right care and attention. I often think back to that withered peace rose, and then I look at it now, healthier and more robust than ever, its petals unfurling in brilliant pink. It's a metaphor for my own journey. I went from feeling neglected and withering to flourishing, proving that even in our golden years, we can bloom in unexpected and beautiful ways. The confidence I found in my garden spilled over into other areas of my life. I started new community projects, volunteered more, and found joy in inspiring others to adapt and thrive. My journey wasn't just about my own space. It created a ripple effect, spreading vitality and hope to those around me. I've learned that aging is just another season, and each season has its unique beauty. It's not about denying the changes, but adapting to them, finding new ways to cultivate joy and purpose. My garden has been my greatest teacher, proving that with thoughtful care and strategic adjustments, we can not only survive, but truly thrive, no matter our age. If my story resonates, I encourage you. Don't let the too old belief win. Embrace adaptation, seek out knowledge, and find your own passion, whether it's gardening, painting, or learning a new skill. With the right adjustments, your golden years can truly blossom, filled with vibrant purpose and profound joy. Tend to your life with the same care you'd give a precious plant, and watch it flourish.